Only some can say that they knocked Tyson out.
Finish things in the uppercut. What an uppercut by Douglas, and down goes Tyson.
Many boxers, however, can say that they got their ass kicked by Iron Mike.
If they can find some fights,
Will Jake Paul join the list?
Mike will be put to sleep, and he will feel my power, and I will go down as the man who put Tyson to sleep for the last time.
A YouTuber-turned boxer going up against the baddest man on the planet might seem like a novelty, but this fight is much more competitive than you'd expect. One thing is certain, it's bound to end in a knockout.
Oh, there's a good right hand, and that drops Woodley.
Who will emerge victorious? The history between these two dates back a few years. Tyson had agreed to face the legendary pound-for-pound fighter, Roy Jones Jr., in an exhibition match. The event was massive, but surprisingly, the co-main event showcased a YouTuber who had transitioned into professional boxing, pursuing his dream of becoming a world champion. Jake Paul was the last person anyone expected to turn pro, especially considering that just a decade ago, he was creating YouTube content and dancing on camera. This was the first time the two would encounter each other, but after their respective fights, their paths never crossed again. So, what truly brought us to this highly anticipated showdown on November 15th? When Mike Tyson stepped away from the ring, his life took a drastic turn, filled with personal and financial challenges.
This is garbage. I can say I bled for garbage.
Despite being one of the most intimidating fighters the sport had ever seen, retirement didn't provide the peace or stability many would have predicted. Although he earned over $300 million throughout his career, Tyson found himself in dire financial straits after retiring. His fortune dwindled due to extravagant spending on mansions, luxury cars, jewelry, and even exotic animals. After retiring, Tyson not only dealt with financial and legal troubles, but also faced significant emotional and mental health struggles. He has openly shared his battles with depression and issues of self-worth, frequently reflecting on the challenge of transitioning from being the baddest man on the planet to feeling vulnerable and lost.
You and me, that's the reason why I'm crying, because I'm not that person no more. And I miss him. Because sometimes I feel like a bitch.
Despite these struggles, Tyson found a way to turn his life around. In his later years, he reinvented himself through various ventures, from appearing in movies and TV shows to launching a successful cannabis business. At the same time, his passion for the sport never faded, and he expressed a growing interest in stepping back into the ring for one final fight. Roy Jones Jr. was chosen as Tyson's opponent for an exhibition match that would go on to break numerous records. As mentioned earlier, Jake Paul took the spotlight as the co-main event, marking the beginning of his surprising rise in the boxing world. Before diving into an analysis of Jake Paul's strengths against Tyson, we first need to look back at Mike's last fight against Roy. In the early rounds, Tyson appeared to have the advantage, landing sharper punches and applying pressure during clinches.
The normal tattoo of my uncle's fighting at the barbecue. Get your uncle out of there, get him out. You go meet me in the backyard. I'm tired of this. Ready, a minute gone again, just 2-minute rounds. Mike Tyson coming forward. Roy Jones Jr. We're talking. The referee says, get me first, I gotta hold him. He said he's bringing his hand, I gotta hold him.
Oh, I can imagine that. Power. That's power. Okay, come on, Roy, box.
And Mike Tyson explodes and delivers a left to the body, and the left hook upstairs, and Roy Jones Jr., though coming forward, remains one blow, just blocked Roy Jones with that left hand, and Jones shook it off. Oh, get him, Roy! Roy asked him, Lord. Trying to turn back at least.
He can't let Mike get settled with the right hand.
That was a move and a half. He went real low. That was a low rider move right there.
Hydraulic, but man, you don't want to make Mike mad.
You got to keep them ribs off that barbecue grill, because they will be sauteed, man. They're just leaning on each other, and again, let's not
go ahead, Roy, get smart there.
That clipped him with
go
a
ahead,
left.
Roy, get smart. Mike.
So, moving the head a bit, trying to walk down. Jones lands the left.
Let's fake some leg movements.
Low output. Low the left hand, and referee Bruno
Keep it in tight like that.
But is it entertaining and exciting for the viewing public? Use that adrenaline. Oh, and there's an exchange.
In contrast, Jones focused on avoiding Tyson's powerful blows, often moving defensively around the ring and clearly not fully engaging in the fight.
Jones avoids that punch, but
You gotta be careful.
was in his prime, but Jones trying to deke and juke here.
What Roy Jones is doing is really.
Well, I feel like I'm back in my days as a pro wrestling announcer with some of this grappling, maybe a little.
I'm really impressed with Mike Smith.
Oh, right in the body, another body shot. Jones wins it in the only 2-minute rounds.
Get up there, Roy, get up.
Three encouraging them, two legends. Let's look sharp out there. Well, there's a sharp shot. But
Roy, protect yourself. That's still Mike Tyson.
and Tyson avoids. Coming up on the midpoint of round 5 and again. Oh, there you go.
His weight on you. When he has him on.
Oh, there's that
You see that shot?
Tyson.
That was a shot.
That was a Tyson picking off.
This is two grown men fighting right here. This is how you handle your
Tyson charles. Left hook shot. Mike. And we're in round number 6, scheduled for 8. In the, no surprise, the punch stats a shell of what they were in their prime. But Tyson, left hook just on the bell line.
Sure.
But he's smart enough to know that.
If he doesn't throw punches back.
Battered him with the right in that distance.
Yeah, right there in the dark. Whenever he throws that, in his case, like Snoop said, he has to put a little bit more body behind it.
Beginning to...
Aware that it was an exhibition match, Tyson held back on his punches, showing some compassion for Jones.
It's more elusive than the other bigger heavyweights that Tyson has faced.
Yeah, he got way more footwork.
Exactly.
One tuning in, hoping to see a knockoff, but there's Roy Jones. Israel Adesanya and the one and only, the Dogfather, hip-hop OG Snoop Dogg, and look at this.
Get out of there. Get out of there.
They hosted by Mario Lopez, and what an eclectic team on this eclectic night, Tyson.
Okay, so definitely let them box.
Teague setting in for Roy Jones Jr. Wants to
Turn to the midsection of Roy.
Roy trying to land that left.
Despite both fighters trying to engage more in the final round, the match ended in a draw.
Tyson though holding up.
Get off there, Roy. Get off, Roy. Look at him.
Throughout the night, let's not forget that many thrillers here on Triller. But this is the reason we're here tonight, Snoop Dogg. Oh, these legends, wow.
They both got off.
It's an exhibition, and Roy Jones Jr. trying to sum it up. Get him. Oh, and there's a double left hook by Tyson. But it's Tyson who appears to have those keys to victory. 30 seconds, and again, battering the body. Quit on his stool nearly 3 years after Roy Jones Jr. extended his win streak to 4 years. They are going to go the distance to temper expectations. The exhibition is over. Mike Tyson, Roy Jones Jr.
Even though he hasn't fought since that event, he has continued to refine his skills in the gym at his age. Jake Paul's first major moment that stunned the world came when he faced Tyron Woodley for the second time, solidifying his status as a legitimate fighter.
So here we go, round 1, we're going 8.
The fight began with both fighters showing hesitation to engage in the first round, resulting in frequent clinching.
Don't square up. Never stand in front of Woodley.
We know Jake Paul can bang, weather it, and can he have an offense of his own? This man.
A lot of clinches in the inside.
Blue, stop holding.
Woodley did say so. Shouldn't give him nothing to tie him up with.
Watch your head.
Now we see
Come on,
Woodley
y'all.
clinching.
Come on, y'all.
Barry.
Stop. Watch the back of the head.
Not really doing much beyond.
Yeah, he said he's gonna open up their legs. Oh,
Over the right hand.
I think when your legs are too wide like that, you're gonna be off balance, Barry.
But Paul trying to wing shots
Stop
here.
holding, Red.
Down low, put his elbows in and go to work the body.
A lot of outside in punches from. Nice combination from Paul, left to the head, right to the body. And finally, Paul.
In the third round, Woodley landed several powerful punches on Jake Paul, causing a cut and revealing signs of concern on Paul's face.
Woodley, maybe the side backs Jake Paul up. Woodley now opening up on Paul. I was going to say, those cuts bleed a lot.
Yes.
No.
And Woodley should take advantage of that. Maybe blinding him a little bit.
Uppercut from Jake Paul. Back
Too slow on his feet. Like he's stuck on sand. You know, he's got to be faster, explosive with his feet.
Definitely.
Wild swing to Jake Paul.
And the blood starts again from the forehead.
Absolutely.
Good inside work. Nice uppercut there by Woodley, but that's one shot.
That's it.
He needs to get small. Little punches and bunches.
Nice combination from Jake Paul and close.
Good body shots.
Come on, y'all.
Boy, there is real danger of a headbutt.
Jake is forgetting about the
No.
jab.
However, the 6th round would become a significant moment in boxing history.
I would say there has not been a good clean shot from either.
Oh.
Right hand from Woodley.
Blue. Come on, watch the back of the head.
All those missed.
Oh.
There's a good right hand, and that drops Woodley, and in.
From Jake Paul. Lead hand.
Jake Paul demonstrated that he deserved to be recognized as a boxer rather than just a YouTuber. As the days went by, Mike continued to age, while Jake was steadily improving his skills in the gym. Finally, in March 2024, an announcement was made that Tyson would face Jake in a professional fight. The news shocked the world, and disbelief lingered until the press conference, where chaos erupted.
It was good while it lasted for Jake, okay? It was good while it lasted. Not gonna last much longer. You're fat, Jake.
The bout was initially set for July 20th, but after Tyson fell ill while on an airplane, the fight was rescheduled for November 15th. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for Jake. If he manages to defeat Mike Tyson, he will be remembered as one of only 6 men to have done so. On the other hand, if Mike knocks him out, it will showcase that age is not a limiting factor in boxing and that Tyson's power is still unrivaled. As the fight date draws nearer, both fighters return to their training camps, diligently preparing for victory. However, this is far from the end. We can't let you go without revisiting what makes this fight so significant, the very reason Mike Tyson is known as the baddest man on the planet. It is no secret that Mike Tyson, along his path to greatness, has met many opponents that chose to disrespect him before the fight, and let me tell you, it never ends well for them.
Tyson doesn't believe it himself, saying it's going to be a heated fight.
Donovan Razor Ruddock was a very strong fighter, mainly known for his lethal left hook that was able to decapitate anyone, anytime.
His legs it off. Good left hook. Coach went down to the second straight. Dumps it down. And he may be out.
When the fight with Mike Tyson was agreed, however, he knew that his best chance of winning the fight was only by getting under Tyson's skin, and that is exactly what he did.
One thing Tyson has is that he's been knocked out before by a lesser opponent, and he's going to sleep again.
March 18th, Mike Tyson, Razor Ruddock. Razor Ruddock died. If he doesn't die, it doesn't count. If he's not dead, it doesn't count.
Tyson didn't like that at all, and it was finally time for Ruddock to back up his talk.
Round 1 scheduled for 12. Doesn't seem to care. A hard body punch by Tyson.
That's the real Tyson right there. That combination of punches was the real Tyson. It's done something. It stopped Iron Mike.
Oh, what a right hand by Tyson, but it missed. And we felt the breeze. It was right above us. And we are heading for the bell. Richard Steele, an associate minister, lets them know.
You could cut this tension with a knife. Both men throwing punches. Any one of which could stop for it. He threw his bomb.
Oh, all right. By Tyson, and Ruddock stumbled, but he stayed up. Well, he defended by Ruddock. He says he slipped.
Steele, warning. Oh! Great right.
After hitting Tyson with a straight left hand with less than 10 seconds to go in the round, Tyson countered with a powerful left hook to the side of Ruddock's head that again put the bigger man down.
There's a left by Ruddock, a left by Tyson. Come to me. The bell is sounded to end the third.
The fight continues. Steele will have to warn him, and then he'll have to take a point.
Tyson has to keep his head here. Body shot by Tyson.
Uppercut by Tyson, and the crowd groans. That body shot sounded like he hit
himself. You can see his strength. They needed a big, strong guy to officiate this one. Well, that's for 12. Oh, what a right hand by Tyson. It was a riveting right to the head.
He can with one punch when he should be punching 2 and 3 times.
Tyson seemed a bit frustrated in the opening round. Just leaning on Tyson. Oh, right by Tyson. Relentless attack by Tyson. Really pouring it on now.
I don't think anybody can question his integrity or his honesty.
A flurry in the center of the ring. Midway through the...
It was clear that Tyson was displaying glimpses of his former self with his bobbing, weaving, and powerful left hooks all evident during a major fight, even though it wasn't for a championship belt.
The punishment.
Oh, a big left by Ruddock. An uppercut by Ruddock. A right by Ruddock. Tyson comes back.
The best action of the fight. Ruddock came awake after all that punishment and inflicted some hard punishment again.
A left uppercut by Razor Ruddock. That's as he was going down, got a punch off in the process.
And that's what he's got to do. Ruddock just went back. Oh, now he's trying to get his ass virtually gone to sleep.
Ruddock, however, once again showed why he was here to fight, and his sluggish style again became apparent.
Brave because of that, getting chopped down little by little. Whoa, nice right hand by Tyson.
Come on, break.
Tyson way ahead, 50 to 43 unofficially on my card.
Tyson, now Tyson says no, hit me again, and he did with the right. As the bell sounds.
In the 7th round, Tyson was able to hit Ruddock with a 6-punch combination, though Ruddock remained on his feet and was seemingly healthy enough to continue the fight. Steel stepped between the two fighters and stopped the fight, awarding Tyson the victory by technical knockout.
Electrifying round, we headed to number 7.
Well, that should wake Mike Tyson up.
Say these two guys have pretty good chins.
Yeah, but Ruddock's getting braver and braver. As Douglas did in Tokyo, he has now gotten his...
Taking some steam out of Tyson. Ruddock coming back. Now Tyson with a big left. I would say
those punches took a little bit of effect on Tyson. That was a hard body shot by Tyson.
Let's see how Tyson... Oh, the left. Now the right combination. Steele steps in. Is it over? It's over.
The bout sparked a lot of controversy, as many thought that Ruddock could still win the fight had it gone to the scorecards, and for that reason, an immediate rematch was agreed with Ruddock this time showing no mercy.
Round 1 scheduled for 12.
Tyson started round 1 with a bang, staggering Ruddock with a right hook to the side of his head in the final seconds.
Standing straight up in front of Donovan, Razor Ruddock almost disdaining his hook.
He has one of the best lefts in the business. Good counter punch by Tyson. That wobbled Ruddock a bit.
Razor giving ground, not fighting like he did in that first round. In that first fight, a little tentative is Ruddock.
There's a left uppercut to the midsection by Razor.
Razor's got to put some hard, stinging punches in there, or else
overhand right by Tyson, but it was well covered.
Hammering uppercuts that missed by Ruddock.
4-year-old district judge from Reno, the 3rd man of the ring.
Absence of the jab from Ruddock.
Big right by Tyson.
He's got him in trouble.
A solid right hand by Mike Tyson to the head of Ruddock.
Looks like a jackpot that time.
And they continue after the bell.
However, in round 4, Tyson countered a Ruddock uppercut with a right hook that sent Ruddock to the canvas.
Ruddock in trouble.
Oh, very low blow. Oh, but Mills Lane was on the wrong side and didn't
Says Mills Lane. Oh, down goes.
Ruddock must attack. There's another.
And then the left, the smash, followed by the right uppercut by Ruddock.
And he has stopped. He has. Whoa. Was that a narrow escape by Tyson? Landing a great body shot.
Ruddock landing with the right. But again, here comes Tyson showing no respect whatsoever for Ruddock.
A low blow by Tyson. Blocked by two tremendous punches. He comes back. And Ruddock another good 2 shots. Another good 2 hooks. Tyson is starting to wear out.
Oh, what a left hand by Razor Ruddock. It got through, Purdy.
He faked the right hand and went right up the middle. He just didn't have power with it.
Tyson just loading up with the right. Another!
Oh, he's got to fight. There it goes again.
Ruddock! That snapped Tyson's head back. Ruddock.
There you go.
Good left hand by Ruddock. That backed Tyson up. Well, that got Tyson's respect.
And he's got
bankable fighter in the world. This is risky business for him.
This is very risky business after that last round because it's showing he can be hurt. And
it's only the 4th round.
Oh, tremendous uppercut by Donovan. Maybe his strategy is that weight, everything else will wear down Tyson after round 6 or 7 and he can come on. If that's a dangerous strategy, he's been down twice.
In the second half of the fight, both fighters, and especially Tyson, appeared to be trying to tear each other's heads off.
We haven't seen much of.
Mistake. Oh, hard shot.
There goes Ruddock again. The left hook, but it didn't make contact. A miss by Ruddock.
Ruddock is not snapping his jab. He's letting it just stay there. He's going to get killed. Tyson's going to eat him up. He's got to get something going to make Mike think about it. Back he goes on his heels. He's in trouble again. Well, it doesn't rain, but it pours. Now that he's got 2 10-8 rounds,
we see more of Ruddock's right hand in this rematch.
You have to wonder, why does he look so sluggish? Is it those pounds? It certainly isn't affecting his punching power, but never saw anybody get up off the canvas as well as Razor Ruddock does. He keeps getting up off again. There goes the mouthpiece of Razor Ruddock. A guy like this.
We haven't seen too many jabs and combinations. Here's a double left by Razor Ruddock.
Down and out.
It was the only round he won.
I don't feel he's opened up. He had that 1 round in the 3rd where he won, but he wasn't really wide open.
And then, of course, it was stopped controversial. It looks like both fighters sucking air, looking for that second win. Now, here's Ruddock with the left. Another left. Missed with the right.
But they're so powerful that Mike has to cover up.
But Tyson proving he is a super counter puncher.
He's certainly going to make Holyfield overconfident. Watching this. Holyfield does that.
And where is that right hand by Razor Ruddock?
Why isn't he punching? Good hammering hook.
Pretty good left by Razor Ruddock.
That's what he's got to do more of. And you're wondering what might come next.
And a solid left hook by Tyson, then a right.
Tyson is tough. No question about it.
Usually in the 7th by Richard Steele.
Ooh, nice hook. 2 nice hooks. Nice uppercut.
Countering left, though, by Tyson, then a right.
Stunned.
A left hook by Tyson that connected. Now a right that lands.
In round 12, Tyson fought Ruddock aggressively, aiming for a knockout victory. However, Ruddock withstood Tyson's assault and made it through the fight without any additional knockdowns.
Round to round.
What a comeback by Razor Ruddock.
Continued on, had not Steele stopped it. Could it have been more of this? because, oh, nice shot by Ruddock.
Right by Tyson.
Ruddock in trouble. Ruddock's face, a mask of pain. Those shots to the ribs caved him in.
Ruddock, Holyfield's title.
And Tyson's got to go back. Oh, he got hit again. Did Tyson coming in? Another right hand.
Any chances? He's got to go for the knockout.
Well, he's ahead unofficially on my card, which, as we know, means nothing here in Las Vegas. But I think he's ahead.
Caution from Mills Lane. There's a low blow. Very low by Ruddock. Extremely low.
That was the payback.
And
that was a straight home.
Doubling up with the left by Tyson. Ruddock!
Well, you take off points. Doesn't help you as far as your physical content on not letting this go to the judges. He doesn't want any tricks here. What he wants is a knockout.
By the end of the fight, Ruddock's left eye was swollen shut and his jaw was broken, while Tyson sustained a perforated eardrum.
Mighty Mike Tyson.
This was the evidence the heavyweight division needed that you should never mess with Mike Tyson. Mitch "Blood" Green was an average boxer back in the 80s, mostly known for his speed, and a loss on his record to heavyweight champion Trevor Berbick. While his name wasn't big in the sport of boxing, Green was a renowned gang leader in the streets of New York, and his hatred towards Tyson was apparent.
Fight Tyson, and you know it. You hit me, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. Tyson say he gonna give me a fight, I want Mike Tyson. Point blank. Michelle Tyson, he's a homo, he's still a homo. His wife a homo, I'm gonna knock him out. I don't care what nobody say, if I want to threaten me, he would fight me.
It was time to see if his mouth would keep up with his actions, and Tyson was ready for everything.
It's round one. Mike Tyson right on top of it.
Mike Tyson comes out like a locomotive, going straight for Mitch Green. He's successful is to box. Pretty much do the same thing a boxer should do to a puncher. Keep that jab in his face and not be intimidated by his punching power.
Mike, that he didn't double up. He just was a little bit lazy, especially in the later rounds. So we'll see what he does about that against Mitch Green.
A little reluctant to go full steam.
It's when they get in the boxing ring is either crazy or lying.
What is your adrenaline? It's that anticipation of facing your opposition, knowing that he's capable, and the fact the crowd here. It's similar to Joe Frazier. Always aggressive, right in front of his man. Now we see some head movement.
Green is off balance when he throws his punches.
Well, the mistake that Mitch Green makes is the fact that he doesn't coordinate his fist. He's slapping his punches. And you have to make a guy like Mike Tyson respect you. Have to get those punches in and get him in sharp. That's the uppercut that was working for Quick Tillers.
By Tyson.
Come on, let it go, say.
And shots to the body.
Because it has a tendency to really frustrate a fighter.
Good left hand by Tyson. Green got a couple.
Green's mouthpiece was out, an indication that Mike Tyson wasn't here to play and was actually looking to kill the gang leader for his words.
Green can hold behind the head. Bad habit of leaning back. Watch the left hook of Mike Tyson land every time Mitch Green moves backwards. So he's able to throw quicker shots. There's the left hook I was talking about. You notice that there is no mouthpiece in Mitch Green's mouth. He's knocked out by a left hook.
And he did draw a warning from Luis Rivera, the referee, about holding. Green's in trouble.
Those shots to the body is taking his toll. Really working. A lot of body, a lot of leverage. The body shots. Watch for the left hook. There it is again, Barry. Powerful, and boy, when his mouthpiece was knocked out his mouth, he kept his mouth open. Again, Barry, you have to...
Tyson had against Tillis. And what a shot.
Hands high. He works his way in.
That was a right hook.
Those areas to the body.
You have to think, Ray, that maybe the Tillis fight woke him up.
But there's no need for him to slow down the momentum. Good left hook, solid left hook.
Left hand top of the head.
That right hand, the left hook of Mike Tyson is very, very effective.
That was another big shot. What his best weapon was, and he said, my elusiveness. He has said nothing about his punching power. And that's something that he did not do against Quick Tillis.
Yo. Come on, man.
It seemed like a game to Tyson, who appeared to enjoy the fight, as evidenced by him mocking Green before landing some heavy shots.
Tyson's talking to Mitch now.
This fight, he fought hard for about 5 rounds, and then he seemed to coast a little bit.
Look at what he's doing now. Slip punches.
Big right hand.
Big, and that wobble, Mitch Green, for a second there. You tie a fighter up is to at least clear your head, or either to
how hard Mike Tyson hits can be learned in talking to some of the people he fought.
Look at here.
Just laughing at him. And Green seems to me, Ray, to be doing all the wrong things.
That's very good body movement by Mike Tyson. I'm impressed with that. And he's
another big left hook. He did pace himself, and what a right hand.
There is such frustration at full speed. Look at here, you can tell that he is not concerned about going the distance, throwing those shots.
Tyson had already won the fight. Green's attempts at landing a good shot proved to be worthless, as the speed of Tyson wouldn't let him throw a punch without eating 1-2.
Chopping right hand did get in.
I mean, Tyson, there, good uppercut. He has to take a stand eventually. Another couple body shots. Look at the uppercuts. And he's set Mitch Green up with uppercuts. He throws his left jab, attempt with that right hand for Tyson. And now we see Mitch Green. He landed with a good uppercut there.
Green just trying to tie Tyson up, and a couple of good shots by Mitch Green. His best rally of the fight right here.
Look here. No.
He's caught Tyson 4 or 5 times, and Tyson for the first time seems a little bit puzzled.
Well, he's smiling. Tyson is smiling, but see, Green has those fast hands. Good body shot by Mitch Green. Now we're seeing a different Mitch Green.
There was a right hand.
This man up properly. He's holding behind the head, which he allows those shots like that to land. Here again.
Oh, what a left hand.
To fight a title fight, but that somewhere down the road he will have had the training to win a title fight.
Tyson draws a warning for headbutts.
He's just taking advantage of every opportunity.
Although Tyson wasn't able to knock Mitch Green out, he felt like the job was done, and we can understand the reason from his interview.
Mouthpiece goes again.
What's going to happen as Tyson gets further and further into his career, he's going to figure out a better way to approach fights like this. Those shots to the body, I love those body shots.
Another day in the classroom, big left hand to end things.
I don't want to sound rudish or anything. I didn't want to knock him out or anything. I wanted to put a lot of pressure on him and make him decide himself whether to give up or not. He wouldn't get knocked out. If he get hit on the chin, he can't see the punching, and he would say, oh, I didn't see the punch, I got knocked out. So I left it up to himself, and as I must say, I must take my hat off. He's a very tough individual.
After that fight, Green had become a joke in the streets, and he had lost the respect that he had. Enraged, he promised to beat Tyson up whenever he catches him again. That time came, and Tyson punished him so hard that he required 5 stitches and had a swollen shut-eye. He had become a meme for eternity.
And then he pulled his glasses off. Did you see his eye? His eye was just hanging out his head. And a funny thing happened at that moment. His eye took over the interview. His eye was on TV going, oh, I'll tell you what happened.
I plan on fighting him back, using my experience, my bread and butter punch, which is the left hook, and keep him at bay. I don't want to run from him. I want to stay there and fight him, because nobody hasn't done that, and see how he reacts. I feel I have a better chance of beating him if it goes in the later rounds, but if it doesn't go in the later rounds, it's fine. In the earlier rounds, I'm strong. In the later rounds, I get strong.
Jesse Ferguson was a top prospect during the 80s, and many television networks actually gave him a solid chance at being Tyson's biggest challenge or even defeating him.
And it has been kind to Mike Tyson. Here we go.
Even from the start, Ferguson was able to keep up his own even after eating some very nasty shots by the Kid Dynamite.
The 16-foot ring, very much to Tyson's liking.
Starting out, going to the body. A couple of those punches appeared low.
In the Burt Carl Williams fight, we saw Jesse Ferguson go into the corner and onto the ropes and then counter with left hooks off the ropes.
Ferguson has lasted longer than have some of Tyson's 12 first-round knockout victims. But now, Tyson got an uppercut through the guard.
Even in the amateurs, Mike Tyson can throw great body shots. He takes what you give him.
Ferguson is standing still and allowing Tyson to swing away at the ribcage.
We saw a few seconds ago one of the things that makes Tyson so special. He threw a tremendous left hook, missed with it, and didn't go off balance. Always in position to punch.
But he went back into the shell.
First 17 fights.
Ferguson landed one good left. One. We'll be back.
The second round saw Tyson more composed as he saw Jesse's disadvantages and knew that he could knock him out any minute now.
The punch there quickly.
On the body. Might not be an inadvisable strategy.
An opponent that just grabbed him and looked to survive, and he really didn't keep his concentration. Opponent here in Ferguson, who's not giving him very many punching opportunities. If he continues to stay on,
get low as they deliver their punches. Their heads are going to be very close together. And Jesse Ferguson fighting defensively.
By the third round, both the crowd and the reporters began to admire Ferguson's determination to stay on his feet, despite enduring a severe beating.
Drain something out of him. He is not breathing heavily. He looks in pretty good shape at this point.
You would find almost no one in the arena who believed before this began that it would go to a decision. You mentioned, of course, the relationship to Patterson alert, that there is really no direct comparison style between the two fighters.
You might be able to see here that the fighters are fighting with 8-ounce Everlast thumbless gloves. The 8 ounces in non-title fights. Punches. He's got to set himself. Once again, those are arm punches.
Ferguson was getting the beating of a lifetime and just couldn't pull the trigger and throw shots at Tyson.
The referee, Louis Rivera.
Ferguson fighting a somewhat more offensive effort. So far, I have to think he's shown some intelligence, Alex. Well, scheduled 10-round heavyweight fight between Mike Tyson and Jesse Ferguson.
And in the fifth round, Tyson threw perhaps the nastiest shot ever seen that famously cracked Ferguson's nose.
Throw that left.
I think he respects Ferguson.
A TKO defeat, not a decision. Was in trouble in both the first and 10th rounds, and now he's in trouble here. Blood coming out from the nose of Jesse Ferguson, the right uppercut.
I think that uppercut broke Ferguson's nose, Jim. He is in desperate trouble. He will not last much longer. Rivera almost stopped it there. Mike Tyson's known as a great finisher. Let's see how he does with Ferguson.
Ferguson gamely seconds, 3 seconds.
However, the fight wasn't over yet. Ferguson staged a strong comeback in the 6th round, aiming to shift momentum, but it was not enough.
Let's see how Mike Tyson does to take him out. He's going to have to get in there and force him apart.
Another left.
Tyson's making a mistake by letting himself get this close to Ferguson. He must maintain a little bit of distance so that he's going to take a point. He's disqualifying him. He disqualified Jesse Ferguson.
This guy's vulnerable. Makes lots of mistakes. Tillis opened that up, and I prepared Tillis for this fight, and he also helped me in return. And I'm ready for the guy, and I've also examined the things Mr. Tyson does, his flaws, and I know what I'm going to do for him when he makes those mistakes.
Based on his pre-fight interview, Lorenzo Boyd appeared to pose a challenge for Kid Dynamite, but once the fight began, the situation was completely reversed.
Tyson, 21 pounds.
Tyson was just too fast and powerful for Boyd, even from the very first seconds.
Tyson bouncing around, showing a lot more movement than usual.
In watching tapes of Mike Tyson, so many times he falls off balance. His feet get mixed up. He starts boxing out of a southpaw position, but he hits so hard that it doesn't matter what position he's hitting you from or what angle. He's just a devastating puncher.
To the body with a right hand. That hurt Lorenzo Boyd.
Boyd making the mistake of backing up. He's got to come in and throw punches.
Boyd, one-time police officer in Stillwater, Oklahoma.
See, if Boyd was a boxer, I'd say, okay, box. But he's not a boxer. He's a slugger. He's not a quick Tillis. He's not a tall man like a Mitch Green. He's got to slug.
Tyson looking for an opening. I know Boyd wants to come in with the uppercut, but hasn't shown it. Tyson shows it there.
This is Mike Tyson's first fight as a non-teenager.
Just past 20 years old. Belated happy birthday to Mike Tyson. Tyson in at 219. Boy, he carries the weight well.
He carries it so well. He says he feels heavier, actually better at this weight than he does when he gets in around 214, 215.
Solid body shots from Tyson. A minute to go in round one. Again to the body. Boyd trying to answer back.
All those shots picked off.
And in the second, he left no food for thought.
And Lorenzo Boyd has done what 14 others have failed to do against Mike Tyson. Let's go into the second round.
Customado's dream. Customato, the late great trainer, the man who was the legal guardian of Mike Tyson. It was his dream to see it by Customato. He did it at 21 years old, and within the next year, the plan is to get Mike Tyson up to the heavyweight championship of the world.
Trained by Kevin Rooney, co-managed by Jim Jacobs and Bill Clayton. Good right uppercut by Tyson. Dropped an L in there where it didn't belong. Effective for Tyson thus far. Taking criminal law courses at Oklahoma State. Right now he backs off from a sharp right uppercut to the body by Tyson. Again, a double right hand to the body and the chin. Down goes Lorenzo Boyd. He will not get up. It's over.
A 38-year-old, very past his prime Larry Holmes got up from the couch and decided to challenge Mike Tyson for his undisputed titles. Tyson never liked Holmes, not only because he never gave him the respect he deserved, but also because he had beaten his childhood idol, Muhammad Ali.
I'm going down in history, not Mike Tyson. He go down in history as the SOB. If he do happen to win the fight, down the line, he's going to destroy himself.
The heavyweight championship of the world.
Tyson persistently chased after Holmes, closing the distance and unleashing potent combinations.
Looking as respect for anything that Holmes does as he bores in, leading with the left hand. In fear of Mike Tyson in the first round. Box him. Can that left jab keep him away? So far, Tyson is coming through it. Expect to see Larry fight him and wonder if it will frustrate the... Cutting Holmes off in the corner. Larry lashes out with that left hand and then ties him up. Larry looking almost... Mike, exactly the way to throw Tyson off balance by shifting left and right. And is how long can Larry Holmes do it? Tyson showing no respect so far, boring in the way he always does. Knows exactly how to tie him up when he gets inside. He's not going to let Mike wail away with him. Scheduled for 12, the undisputed heavyweight championship of the world at stake. Again, round to score. 3 minutes for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 rounds if it goes that far. Inside, Mike counters by throwing 4 or 5 punches. The champion. Larry lets the right hand stake. Mike Tyson attacks Larry Holmes. They traded blows. Larry with a sneaky right hand almost.
The fight proved to be a complete mismatch, as Holmes' legendary jab had simply no effect on Tyson's 22-year-old skills.
People believe he can get his body in, emulating punches before his knockouts occur. Good job. Forget he's 5'11 and a half, Larry's 6'3". Big question is how long can his legs stay strong? There's a lot of pressure on him constantly. Larry just missed him, but the old Larry Holmes would have been snapping the left hand off. Instead, Larry's just holding it out, trying to... Through the right hand that time. 20 seconds to go in the second round. Larry with that left hand down, and he better not leave it down. He better keep it up in the face of this guy. Larry raised him on the chin. Mike shakes his head no. One of the big questions, if in fact Larry can nail Tyson. Tyson's blows, so he's going to keep the pressure on him constantly. This is the third round. When Larry was up on his toes and sticking it. The way he's backing up, he's underneath it. Holmes comes with an uppercut of his own. It's heavier than when Larry throws a punch. Larry doing it. 20 seconds to go in this the third round. Mike is showing no respect for Holmes' punching power. Plus, Larry is a guy in his career that won his fights.
For the first time in his career, Holmes was knocked down by a devastating left hook in the fourth round.
Larry knows exactly. And again, Larry knows how to tie him up. Look at his face now than he had in the first round. Left hook caught it. The crowd loves to see this. Larry definitely a sentimental favorite. You see that hit? Tyson bores in. Here's Tyson attacking again. 38-year-old Larry Holmes cannot continue that round after round. Oh, a big right hand. Down goes the former champion. He was there right on the button. Definitely hurt. His legs are gone. And in comes Mike. There was a big right hand. Larry's nailed again.
And the final nail for Holmes' career was planted.
Trouble. It's just a matter of time. Larry will not survive this round. He's trying to fight back with everything in left hand. 17. He's trying desperately. But this is, he should be hanging on. Nail with the right hand, the left hand that was able to do it against Ronaldo Snipes. He goes with a big right hand. The left will come inside. There's the left, there's the right. Larry's ready to go again. He's gonna hang on, or they'll stop the fight. Down he goes. Larry's hurt. It's all over.
Jose Ribalta was a towering figure in the heavyweight division, often being labeled as the biggest guy Tyson has faced in his career. He was strong and agile, and he and his trainer were quick to talk about Iron Mike. The fight began with Tyson displaying his classic peekaboo boxing style, and Ribalta showed no signs of being intimidated by it.
He has to go downstairs first. Stay down chest of Ribalta. Ribalta has problems with Marvis Frazier. Couldn't keep him off. Of course, when we talked to Tyson, he said, I don't mean to take anything away from Tyson throws. It's going to take a great deal of wind. Inside, not to try to exchange punch for punch. He can't do that. And that was a right hand on a tall man like Ribalta. He was able to tie up Mike Ribalta. You notice the way that Tyson's working the body. Tyson has developed as a fighter. A left hand. Hands up at all times. Then right hand.
In round 2, the impressively muscular 6 feet 5 inches Ribalta, towering over Tyson, certainly deviated from the typical game plan.
It's a good left to the chin. One thing about Tyson, he has speed, puts a lot of velocity behind his punches, or he wants rather to make Tyson respect him. He's punching very, very clean, very clean.
We'll just sit back and let you listen a little bit.
A great deal of power.
Ribalta leaves.
Great right hand by Mike Tyson is inviting.
And there was an uppercut. What a shot. Wow. It really did.
Body. It's a thing of beauty. Very short
Tyson's punches.
No one expected to be hurt this badly early on, but Ribalta managed to get up and make a fight out of it.
There's the uppercut again. Punch. Watch the right hand, Barry. You notice the uppercut, man.
This is the third round, and you wouldn't have found a lot of smart money saying that it would go this far. Good examples right there, and any uppercut behind it.
Punches that are effective against a guy like that.
Long left hand
like Tyson, but you got to time it.
Well, it's an interesting technique, Ray, because he's not running like Green did or staying away like than his opponents. His body shots are so hard, there's a distinctly different sound to it.
The reason being...
By the middle rounds, Ribalta's strategy of enduring Tyson's early aggression and then mounting his own offense was starting to show promise. Despite taking significant punches himself, he was also targeting Tyson's body with effective blows.
4 or 5, he can hurt you on the gloves.
Going to get there first. You notice when he's like a train, locomotive.
We will remind you that Harold Letterman, our official, unofficial judge here, split decision that most everyone feels he won.
Rounds. Okay, now you can start to dominate the fight. It's wide open. He is so susceptible to the right hand.
Right hand by Ribalta. But he pays the...
One thing about Ribalta, he is not intimidated. He is not intimidated. Ribalta's been trying to throw some straight right hands, right? It's not going to work. The type of punch is going to work.
Left hand by Tyson. The right hand was a little short.
Now is to see whether Tyson can sustain his fury. He's been giving away rounds, especially inside. You notice that Tyson throws a great deal of body shots. So, hey, game plan is starting to work now.
Ribalta got himself in trouble on the ropes. Another right hand partially caught him. That was an uppercut by Ribalta, and Tyson right back with 2 shots to the body.
You notice how he throws his punches, man. Either they want Tyson to punch himself out. He drops the other hand.
Is it just me, Ray, or
Ribalta gets careless? Tyson just turned southpaw.
He pitched a virtual shutout against Green, and according to him, yeah, because unlike Tillis or Green, as he mentioned, Ribalta's
looping uppercuts.
With quick Tillis. Staying in the fight.
Ribalta has staying power. And also, like Tyson's corner saying,
he still is not seen, as Larry mentioned, the bigger heavyweights, the Burbicks at 227 or the Withers.
Ribalta has been doing from the very first round. I mean, no one expected too much from Ribalta.
It's a combination from the full punches.
More than one punch.
Tyson just missing that uppercut.
Ribalta had put up a better fight than anybody that had faced Tyson until now.
From Ribalta, and also a low blow by Ribalta.
The guy has...
There was a big right hand, and that hurt Ribalta. Watch your head.
Because he's fighting the right way. Every time.
But again, as Kevin Rooney in his corner would like him to. That was a good left hand.
Does he hit?
Quick exchange.
His mouthpiece has been knocked out.
And Jose got the worst of that one. The mouthpiece goes, and Tyson is on top of him. Ribalta ties him up. Piece goes, and Tyson is on top of him.
Tyson, all he wants to do is counter.
Tyson's really taking his time.
They are still not there yet. The spring is left. There is no spring.
And there's a smashing left hand, and wisely.
In the 10th round, Tyson landed a brutal left hook that sent Ribalta to the canvas with his end coming soon.
Taking up a chant of Jose.
This is all his thing.
Big left hand.
Oh, his legs.
And he's actually walked in right here in the 9th round, and it appears as if Jose Ribalta will swap away. There's a big right hand, and Ribalta is about to go. And another big right hand. Back to the bottom.
Chin of Ribalta.
It's only a question of time now.
And drop that right hand. Look at that left hand of Ribalta. Watch for a straight right hand.
No question about it. He's not run. He's not just tried to survive. He's tried to fight. The crowd, again, showing its both appreciation and... He actually caught Tyson, but Green ran from him. And Tillis tried to stay out. From it. Oh, what a shot such a fighter. And that's it.
Tyrell Biggs, who was an Olympian, carried a hatred towards Tyson, and it was apparent even from his pre-fight interview.
I know that I know how good I am. And for me to have been criticized and the whole shot, I mean, you know, I owe it to myself to go out there and beat Michael Tyson like I am his dad. He's made for me. Tyson.
Tyson would not let that slide, and he knew that he would do anything to watch the bigger man bleed. Tyrell Biggs was fast and was connecting his quick jab at bay. Kid Dynamite, however, tried sneaking his way inside, looking for that one punch that would turn the lights off for Biggs. However, Biggs moved with precision, landing punches on Tyson consistently throughout the rounds.
You both break, understood? You understand, Mike, Joe?
Mike knew that Biggs was weak by the 7th round, and his power finally got to Tyrell.
Heavyweight champion of the world!
Frank Bruno knew what kind of monster Tyson was. However, he kept on mocking him and disrespecting him in multiple interviews.
oh, Tyson, this iron, Mike, this iron, that. You don't realise that the guy had a car crash. He damaged his hand. He broke up with his wife. All his mind is not on the game. On this fight, his mind not conditioned for this fight. And I was confident before all this happened.
There's a lion going against the zebra.
Mike Tyson started the fight with a lot of rage, as he genuinely wanted to kill Bruno for his sayings.
He tagged with the right hand, and down to take the standing 8 count. Wait, I don't think points will mean anything by the time this fight's over. But Frank Bruno is trying to make a fight of it. He's hanging on, but Tyson is certainly... Bruno has all the pride of England standing for him. He got tagged again by a right hand. He's trying to hang on to Mike and hit. Mike is just looking for an opportunity. Tyson by catching him in the first round. He's nailed again with the body, and then to deliver that right hand to the head. The right hand catches Bruno. Left hook. Bruno looks ready to go. Now is when he's got to hang on in his fight. Tyson, lightning. Bruno has got to throw that right hand more and try to catch Tyson with a left hook. Bruno looks a little wobbly already. Right hand misses Frank Bruno. Bruno has come to try and mix it up. He's hanging on to the head of Tyson. Tyson not affect the ring. He knows he's in with a bull. Tyson gets nailed with a left hook. Tyson looks wobbly as he attacks Bruno. Bruno continues to behind the head of Mike Tyson. It can be inspected so far. 4-12. A lot of people didn't think we'd get to the 4th round in this fight. Bruno is just kind of a stand-up guy, almost tailor-made for Tyson. That time he caught him with the eye. That light, ooh, another right hand gets through. Come on, punch it, get out. The fight's been so fast and so exciting, it's hard to do that. But a special hello to Chris Myrams.
Bruno was under a lot of pressure, but he held his ground and kept throwing good punches to counter Tyson's barrage.
Do something against Tyson. Bruno's clear, but he knows the power of Mike Tyson. Tyson, if ever there was a guy fighting, doesn't do anything to him. Tyson back up bouncing. Well, all the questions about distractions have been answered as Tyson attacks. Bruno doing everything. Tyson misses wild with a left uppercut. Mike Tyson doesn't seem to have that fiery look in his eyes right now as he lunges for the challenger inside of punch off. Mike catches him with a good left hook, and Bruno has the wherewithal to hang, which made us all think, well, that's what all was going to happen. But then Bruno suddenly caught Mike Tyson with a shot. And Bruno, if he hopes to win, has got to let that right hand fly. Tyson knows that he can catch up. Right hand cut Bruno right in the... But Tyson doesn't get frustrated. He just goes about his business. He's bleeding from the nose. He was down in the very early seconds as Tyson nails him with the uppercut. Now Frank comes very slowly into the world, and people are interested in that around here. How about hanging on and hitting Mike Tyson? Tyson pummels him with the right hand. Mike trying to set him up with the left hand. To that right hand in close.
Punching it out.
Tyson continues to come in. Tyson just really pours in like a madman almost. Frank has got to start throwing that right hand. Tyson is almost measuring him now. Advantage, but Tyson doesn't get frustrated. He just looks to throw the shot. Bruno was able to block that.
Tyson was looking like a beast in there, doing everything he could to take the Englishman out.
Tyson just looking to set his man up. He's back on the assault. He tries to reach him inside with a short, crisp shot. Bruno ties him up inside. It's clear, but he was caught by a shot by Frank Bruno. Tyson trying to fight back. Vicious body shot. That's our producer, his sister, who's also watching in New Zealand. In such magnificent shape. Big, vicious body shot. Tyson attacks with a left of his own. Bruno is caught by a right hand and a left hook. Bruno comes back and the idea that it's a question of time before Mike catches him. There's some real good shots there. The style that Bruno is fighting here. Uppercut comes that time. We're in the closing seconds now of round 4 with round number 5. And Tyson attacks him. His last time out against Bugner, Bruno had to go 8 rounds. So Bruno attempting to make a better fight of this than most people thought possible. He's lost every round, make no mistake about it.
And in the fifth, the referee had finally seen enough.
Tyson gives him room to come off the ropes, scores with the uppercut, lands a big right hand. Bruno's in big trouble now. He's ready to go. He hits him with a right hand. He seats about 8,000 or 9,000 here at the Hill, no doubt. Bruno was caught that time, and Tyson knows it. Tyson trying to attack now to finish him off. Again, he's still in big trouble. The uppercut catches him. The right hand catches him. To his knee and take an 8 count. Instead of letting this guy nail him with a flush right hand. Blood coming from the nose. His eyes are puffy. Tyson is punishing, not be saved by the bell as the big right hand lands. Tyson knows he's got him in big trouble. If he doesn't answer it, Richard Steele stopped. It came at 2:55 of the 5th round.
To all the people who want to make deals with Mike, I would suggest that you just hold on, to make deals because you might lose a lot of money. So just hold on a little bit longer.
And I know you guys don't think he's going to be. I know you don't think that. Regardless of my layoff, I know no one believes that.
I've been in training a long time, and I've been waiting for this opportunity all my life. And I know some of you probably don't know me, but then the ones of you that does know that I come to fight.
My man beef, and we heard this 15 years. I've been doing this. We've been hearing this from different guys. We'll see. We'll see.
Francois Botha didn't have the skills he needed to be talking to Tyson in this way. And when the fight started, we could see that the old Tyson was back.
Opinion. Let's see what he does.
The bell for round 1.
He's going to resort back to some of the old Francois Botha tactics. And if there's no other way, I want to see how
a lot of head movement on the part of
But
Mike.
then again, Mike is fighting, quietly waiting for his opening. There's 1, 2, America, and power.
Another hit.
That's more movement by Botha than I've seen in quite some time.
Nearly 2 years. What will happen if he gets hit hard by Botha? Does Botha have the ability to combat this? Botha certainly doesn't look afraid.
Behind that jab, you're right.
And he hasn't done it. He hasn't done it past his jaw.
There's some blood on the head of Mike Tyson.
Very well indeed. It's what he's wanted to do.
I just had a little deja vu called Bone Crusher Smith dancing. And I'm starting to see that unfold right before me.
Being very patient.
See, when Mike's slipping underneath, he's not
avoiding everything Mike does.
So intense off to start. Chaos after the first round. Now they pick it up in round 2. Tyson screaming at Richard Steele. Tyson mad. Now he's going back to his old style. He's just coming in, and he's claiming he's being grabbed and held.
Both has been screaming. See how he twisted? See how he twisted? That's the leverage. He's twisting his arm or adding pressure to his arm and screaming about it.
And Tyson wants touchdown.
1 point. 1 point.
Excessive holding.
What an ugly start to this fight.
When you're disqualified, read the rule book. You'll find that
Botha didn't do much damage.
You hold him up.
And Botha won the first round, so this is interesting. Well, let me tell you, Botha's doing a pretty good job of fighting.
hit him 2 hands in each ear.
The vice.
That should pop your eardrums for you. Well, this one was more Botha than Tyson. Having none of that, he's backing up Botha. Botha did not back up.
He's losing his cool. This off the right hook and almost went down.
Botha, don't hold or you'll lose a point. Now, there's another one coming. More punches and he's landing more. Tyson is being out-jabbed.
Resorting to any and all tactics here.
Well, Botha's charging and smothering the punches, but he's
again with that wild left hook.
Forth because there's...
The fight had a lot of clinching, as Botha had felt Tyson's monstrous power.
So what we got here is interesting.
Clearly, most people...
Unfortunate for Tyson, he got a guy that has...
Botha dancing around.
This is Mike using his weight to bowl.
Remember, we've seen Botha go past 5.
This is an alley fight. As Tyson would come out, Tyson slips in Botha's corner over the logo. And would overwhelm Francois Botha. Looks fatigued already, exhausted.
Either.
He hurt Botha with that right hand. He just jabbed in and through. Botha can't win that one.
Round 3.
Former fighter And knowing the game, as a referee, I've seen he's going to do the same thing.
Both are being warned for the hold. Around has to be taking tolls on both fighters.
What takes toll is the emotion.
Tyson sent both back, but it was off the shoulder. Now a left by Mike Tyson. Except for perhaps after.
Many of them take a point away for excessive holding. Then Botha's got to fight. He didn't come here to fight. He came here to punch and hold. And that's something that is not necessarily respectable.
And Botha backing up.
That's not the strategy Botha said. He talked about punching, stepping up to the side and punching again instead of punching.
And the layoff has hurt his speed and it's hurt his...
just get Tyson into the deeper rounds, and then he'll feel around.
This guy is just walking around, kind of looking at him, making Botha's ahead right now. It's Tyson who's got to worry, not Botha. This is not even half of Tyson.
Tyson ate 2 right hands here.
Punch with both. Now again.
But Tyson just showing no speed whatsoever.
Well, Botha's certainly not showing any intimidation. He's not scared of him.
And the crowd reacts.
And loves it. Well,
Botha's ahead right now. He's not winning the round.
Beating Tyson to that right hand.
With his hands way down by his side, and he got nailed.
That was a nice movement by Mike, but he's not fighting. I'll tell you what, I don't like fighters that just
getting off first, and Tyson not countering, not taking advantage.
I think the crowd was just rallying behind action.
Yeah. The thing is, Mike is punching one at a time. One at a time and defecated by this mountain of white flesh here. I mean, as soon as...
Even though Tyson took a little longer to find his rhythm, in the 5th round, he finally got the better of Botha, finishing him with a devastating shot straight to the chin.
That is Botha. I mean, he's not going in with 2 and 3
way. But Mike's got to fire.
Oh, good right hand by Francois Botha. That was a solid shot on the face of Tyson.
Look, if you research it, it's points deducted.
Come on, punch it in there.
Tyson.
Pull him back, Mike. Pull him back.
Again, he looks off his opponent.
Pull him back, Mike. Pull your arms back.
Something to Tyson. As Botha tries to get this into the later rounds, it's round 5.
Listen, this guy just smothers him. That's the way to beat Tyson. He's doing it. Double jab.
Botha has a terrific chin. We've seen that.
Both are looking following Brooks's instructions.
It's a non-combative posture, and in this case,
of the power Tyson shots that we've seen him hit people. Not once. Now you go.
Tries to open it up, does Tyson. He's been down 2 times in his career, both versus Michael Moore.
If he doesn't listen to his corner, what does he need him for? He's got to do what Brooks wants.
Get your arms back.
Of both his nose.
Very slight. Almost nothing.
Still he recovers.
Botha able to come back, and he's talking to Tyson.
He should have came right up with hooks.
All right, great clean, great clean.
11th round.
First time, Bobby, he let 2 punches go. He can't get off 2 punches. I mean, that is a mark of a shot fighter when you can't get off punches.
Beautiful right hand. Down goes Botha. That's all it took. 1 shot. He may not get up. Botha stumbling around. 8, 9. Can he make it? It's over. It's over. Mike Tyson has returned.
Pinklon Thomas was a real threat to the heavyweight division, a real puncher that had a chin of granite that refused to go down. This was Tyson's first real test to see if the hype is real.
Tyson is a 6-1 favorite.
Thomas had Tyson shook, as he really gave him a ride for his money, throwing shots whenever he felt he had an opening.
You notice that what happens inside here, we see some clinching. That's what exactly Bone Crusher Smith did. But inside the uppercut buried by Mike Tyson, inside. I think he has one of the most devastating uppercuts in a series of combinations. And one of those punches is going to land. The left hook. What's the uppercut?
Thomas a chance to unload that jab.
What adds your rhythm? The jab breaks the rhythm.
Another big left hand. Thomas is hurt.
The hands of Pinklon Thomas, especially that right hand, is starting to drop to his side.
Thomas has a long way to go in this first round, too, as you can see. And as he comes in, he feigns left, he feigns right. There's a big left hand. And a big left hand right on the jaw of Pinklon Thomas. Thomas is in all kinds of trouble.
upright, and all Tyson's doing is nailing.
His legs are not rock solid at this moment either.
Watch for the...
Still 30 seconds to go in the round.
Inside, you may see that Mike Tyson still works. He still throws punches.
Throughout the fight, Iron Mike appeared to be controlling Pinklon, and a knockout appeared to be imminent.
It'll be all Thomas can do to get through this round.
There's the uppercut. He's giving angles. Don't stand directly in front of Mike Tyson, because you see here, Mike
with the left hand. Rarely do you see Tyson throw only one.
You know why Tyson's able to nail so many guys is because
5 seconds remaining.
So overreact.
Reminiscent of the last fight, of course. There's a left hook again.
And that's what trainer Kevin Rooney told him to do.
Angelo Dundee telling Thomas, just stay away from this guy.
Now see, Mike needs to work with. You see what happens with the left jab back. It stops.
Counter-punching right something hand. Now. Swelling and a bit of a cut under the left eye of Thomas. There's another left hand by Tyson.
Pushes man off, will either back away. I don't think he needs to be there. I'm expecting to see a lot of guys tie up Mike Tyson.
That was another huge... There's a good jab by Thomas.
Pinklon's side seemed worried about where the fight was going.
The jab, Pinklon Thomas.
Well, Kevin Rooney told us that Tyson's jab was better than Thomas.
First one straight up. He comes upright, and that's in line with the left hook of Mike Tyson.
Not sure that isn't cut over the left eye. He's pushing his jab that he's got to snap it more.
Angelo wants a little bit more lateral movement.
Starting to say swelling on both cheeks. There's a good jab again by Thomas.
He's to work that hand, work that free hand. Every time that Pinklon gives a little lateral movement, throws his jab.
Thomas's people say that his jab is second only to that of Sonny Liston.
Once he stays in front of Mike, Mike's going to land punches. Mike is like a movement from Pinklon Thomas.
Looks as though there might be a little cut above the left eye of Pinklon Thomas.
He's so conscious of that now. But you see what happens,
and want to hold.
Hard punches were landing by Tyson.
Who fought him the best, in your opinion? And he said Jose Ribalta and Quick Tillis.
It can actually be the punch guard to win the fight.
Took a lot of punishment in the first round.
The way that Mike Tyson holds his gloves close to his chin, he thinks he has the power to hit the gloves, and the gloves will actually hit himself. See, Angelo wants Pinklon to be first, and wants Pinklon to retaliate with a few punches of his own.
First time.
I was really expecting to see a lot of clinching from Pinklon Thomas, because I think he... Good right hand. Now the right hand is... I mean, the left jab can go downstairs, it can go upstairs.
And I think really starting to confuse Mike Tyson a little bit, right? He scored with that uppercut.
Pinklon Thomas,
Tyson, that caught Thomas above the ear.
Mike Tyson, same pace. He needs to pick his pace up a little bit, like he did just then.
But Thomas didn't retreat either.
By Kevin Rooney on Mike Tyson. Pinklon Thomas really is almost starting to control the tempo of the fight of Thomas. Not in a place you would think it would cause him a lot of trouble. And I think it's fair to say lesser opponents.
Unless it really bothers you, the swelling.
Tyson tried to use the jab, as Kevin Rooney was exhorting him to do.
Little movement, little footwork from
and now
make some reach.
He's also starting to watch the head. And Thomas again, impressive in this round. He is getting off first. He got off first that time with the right hand. And now the jab is effective.
He's consistently to keep anyone off balance. It'll make you reach in. The right hand will land.
Long left hand by Tyson. Fighter become aware of being cut. I heard Thomas a couple rounds ago ask if he was cut.
Well, if you have a good cut, man. Just
like we said before, Pinklon Thomas has one of the best chins in boxing history.
He needs to bend a little bit more than these. He's too upright. You see that jab? You see, again, keeps him off balance. Work from Pinklon Thomas.
And
jab.
Bring him with the jab, and again with the jab.
See Mike Tyson fight and using the jab, and what actually he's doing, again, like I stated earlier, he's doing. I think Mike Tyson, what happens, he tries to.
And a left hand, and that staggered Thomas. And a right hand. Thomas has answered one question, and that is which Pinklon Thomas will show up. It's the one that beat Tim Witherspoon, win or lose.
Impress the public. I mean, he thinks it's an obligation. He has to stay in the clutches, move away, spin the guy off. See, Angelo doesn't want Pinklon Thomas here because he's.
And the question now, of course, is which Mike Tyson will show.
But even that was no match for Tyson, and after a 17-punch combination, he finally went down.
Thomas trying to hold on.
Do it your way.
There was a big uppercut by Tyson. Serious trouble, and down he goes. 8, 9. Iron Mike.
After watching all those brutal fights, we come to the conclusion that it is best to not threaten Mike Tyson, as you will literally be left on the canvas.